There he is. Oh, mate.
Little crayfish eater. Whoa, hang on.
Whoa, hang on.
He's a bit rock and rolly out here.
This size hole, mate. Don't fall in the water here.
So we're finally heading north now to a little town called Geraldton. Now from there, we're going to head out 100 kilometres to a group of islands called the Abrolhos Islands. Now, there's a lot of history to be had there, and the crayfishing is out of control. So we're going to meet up with a couple of boys out there that are professional crayfishermen, and we're going to have a crack at doing some crayfishing, find some nice history to talk about, and some great fishing.
Simon, you there, mate?
Right behind you.
Mate, finally heading north, but I don't know about this weather.
Hasn't warmed up yet. I can see a bit of cloud in the distance.
Yeah, mate, we're going to head straight out into the Indian Ocean, and we're going to do over 100 kilometres to get to the Abrolhos, so it's not looking good with the forecast.
Oh well, we're heading to the Abrolhos. That's all I care about, mate. Just deal with it.
All right, mate. Hopefully we'll get some good fish and some crayfish. And
Crayfish.
Tell you what, it's going to be a pretty specky looking place.
yeah, Simon's a bit of a crayfish fan. He'll eat that stuff for every meal of the day. So the weather is to break tomorrow, but for now, we are in for a fun ride.
Well, the weather's not looking real flash for this trip out, but it's going to come good tomorrow apparently. So I can't sit around here waiting. We've got to get this show on the road, and we're just going to have to bash it out. There's some big swells rocking up, 4 metre, 5 metre swell they reckon. It's a very, very open run between here and the Abrolhos Islands, and they don't offer much protection once you're out there. We'll see how we go. Oh well, I got my life jackets on board, we got all that, we're good to go. With the huge kilometres to be covered, we have about 650 litres of fuel on board. So we are starting out heavy, along with all our gear as well.
We're in.
The crew have left Coolgardie for Perth to pick up the big boat. Then it's off to Geraldton to start the sea leg of the journey. Punching their way out to the Abrolhos Islands, we pick them up at the boat ramp.
Well, the only way to do is have a crack, see how we go and see how she feels. We're sucking fuel off the front tank so that we can lift that nose up as we start to burn juice, but we've got to go a fair way to do that. I know, she's not real thirsty, that engine, so might take a bit to burn the juice. We couldn't really expect the crew to do this bone-jarring trip, so they are flying out by light plane. But with so much gear needing to stay dry up in the cabin, we aren't really sure how the boat is going to sit.
Hey, I'm wondering, Jace.
Yeah?
What do you reckon if we go and swap for one of these bigger boats over here?
You got the keys? You just like park, take there,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. A little note. Thank you.
Thank you. We're good, mate. We poke our nose out to see how we run, and it ain't good.
Two nose heavy, eh?
We return to port and move the 200-litre bladder tank to the rear. That should get our bow up into the chop. Take two, and off we go again.
Heaps better, mate. Heaps better.
Yeah?
Take two?
I think so. Now that seems to work. With the weight stowed correctly, we head off. But this is going to be a bone-jarring 3 hours ahead of us. The 5 metre ground swell predicted isn't a problem. As the distance between the waves is huge, the chop on top is what has given us the grief. It goes without saying that you need to have total trust in your gear at moments like these. On the way out, the crew pass overhead. And as you can see, it's a lonely old ocean out there. Once we're in the lee of the Abrolhos Islands reef, it is a welcome relief. We pull into Pigeon Island and are set to meet Darren, a local fisherman.
There you go, mate.
G'day, how are you?
Pretty good. Darren. Darren, pleased to meet you.
Too. How was the trip?
Bit bumpy, a bit wet.
Pretty keen.
How you going, mate? Jace?
Yeah, Darren, how are you?
Good, mate, good. Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
It's a long way, isn't it?
It's a hell of a long way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We just got pounded for 3 hours.
Yeah, well, the swell's coming up now, too, so.
Yes.
Anyway, this is it.
It's a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
Give us a look around.
Yeah, no worries. What do you want to see first?
Cafe.
Cafe. All right, let's go.
So this is the house, eh? This is
home.
Home. How many months a year are you here?
Anywhere.
Darren gives us a quick tour of the island, which isn't real big, but there is a great sense of community here. These islands are home to around 300 people, all tied to the fishing industry. The local school has a 40 zone for safety, but considering there are no cars, I think it's there for laughs. The kids' playground is a plane that crashed into the ocean and was recovered. Pretty cool for the kids round here. Now Darren shows us the reason everyone is here. Live crays at $70 a kilo.
These are all just full of crays, mate.
Yeah.
Cool.
A couple of days catch, so the ferry boat will come pick them up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can we grab one?
They're tagged, so we can't pull them out. We can pull the basket out though. Grab that in. You won't see much, but I'll show you some other ones. They'll go in the tanks on the carry boat tomorrow into Geraldton and get graded, and they'll hold them in tanks in there until they're ready to fly them away, mostly to China.
We unpack the boat just as Darren's brother Pete arrives in his runabout.
Oh, hey, Jace, have a look at this.
Whoa, that's the big boat.
That's the boat we need. We're in the wrong boat.
How you going? How you going? Nice boat.
Feel a tad inferior. Like the Queen Mary just rocked up. We're in our little lifeboat.
How you going, mate?
You mate yourself?
Pete.
Pete, how Pete? That's like a football idol on floats. You know?
How you going, mate? How you going, mate? Jace. Pete. Pete. How are you?
You're going to take your shoes off?
No. You're all right.
Thinking about you blokes when Darren said you just left, I was like, jeez.
Weather wouldn't worry you, would it?
Nah, not very often. Not very often. Nah.
Is he 80 foot?
Yeah, just over.
Just over 80.
Yeah.
What's the beam?
6.8 metres.
Your beam
There you
is the length of our boat. It's humongous, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And if someone snores, you punch them in the head.
I guess I'd be getting a sore head.
Yeah, you'd be sleeping out the back deck. You're like a freight train.
I think All for Adventure needs a bigger boat. Hey guys, today's video is brought to you by a new product from Campos 4x4. Now it's called the Nudie Boss Shower Tent, and it's designed to be convenient and easy to pack up and set up and have a private area where you can get dressed, changed, have a shower, go to the toilet, whatever you want to do. It's awesome, it's easy, check this out. How cool is that? Simple as that, guys. So inside, if you have a quick look, you'll notice there's a couple of pouches here to store some stuff, your shower gel or whatever. Up here, have a look at this. So that's where the shower head will come through. Comes with a light. Have a look here. So switching of the light, we've got white and orange. And this is pretty cool as well. I can put the roof in. A couple of Velcro clips, and I've got a private place where I can either go to toilet, I can have a shower, all those sorts of things. There she is, guys, the Nudie Boss. Now, if you get a chance, go onto Campos 4x4 shop online or check out your local Campos 4x4 dealer. Anyway, back to the adventure. We wake to a glorious morning and get ready to set off.
We'll see if we can go and catch some fish and some crays and look at some history of this place. I'm very excited. This place, you just got to look at it. It looks fishy, it looks awesome. Let's get in the boat and get out of here.
Darren and the crew on Cruel Sea have invited us over for a fish, but I think we may be working.
We'll tie up to there, eh?
Stand by to repel boarders. He's all over that. Right, jump on.
We're going to leave the big boat behind and hop in an even bigger boat. What we're going to do today is, or this morning, we're going to go out with Darren and the boys, and we're going to see what it's like to do some professional lobster fishing.
Decky's Brady and Brandon first of all want to show us a prize cray they got this morning. At about $70 a kilo undamaged, they are very valuable.
Here's a big one they got this morning.
Oh, you've lost in. Don't you break it? Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sacked.
That was a prime specimen.
I'm sacked already. I just got here.
These guys are like a well-oiled machine, aren't they?
Yeah, they got it going on.
Hey, do you guys like swap around and take turns and do it? Yeah, you do.
Yes, half and half.
Yeah. Oh, there's a nice one in there, look.
Simon,
That one's a perfect one.
Simon's a spot stacker.
Good size, got all these legs. That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
We get to keep that one.
That's a ripper.
While sorting the catch, you really do see the care that is taken in this carefully controlled fishery.
Got no legs. It'd be tasty as, but he's got to go back. I did not know that about not having legs.
That guy, he'll come up and he'll probably go, yeah, mate, I can get, you watch this. I can go into pots, I can just hang out there, eat all the bait. They pull me up and throw me back every morning. All right, I'm going to have a go throwing the hook. Can I throw the hook, Darren?
It's a six-pack if you miss with the grapple too.
Six-pack if you miss, apparently. This one? This is the one we want? Don't stand on the rope, that's the trick. Oh, I got it. Second float over. Bring her over here, first float round here. All right, who's running the wheel? Slow the wheel down. Otherwise it's all twisted.
I reckon they can't wait to get us off their boat. Well done, that was professional as.
Yeah, I'm good. So you just throw the first float like that, slip her on.
Well, that's a good little haul, that one.
So those little hairs that grow on the ends of those things there, that means one, it's a female, but two, it's going to start to bear eggs. So that now has to be thrown over because it's going to then reproduce. Turf him overboard, that one.
The big swell arrived last night and turns this into one large washing machine today. The skipper takes a lot in on this job. Nose into the big swell isn't easy. Darren takes wind and currents into account when picking up the pots. Fouling props with pot ropes so close to the reef would not be good.
Got to be careful and do all the right things and have all your safety measures and keep an eye on the crew and make sure everyone stays safe. Yeah, they're struggling to keep their feet and could easily take a tumble at any stage, I reckon.
There he is. Oh, mate.
Little crayfish eater. Whoa, hang on.
Whoa, hang on.
Hey.
You don't want to see him, you say goodbye to old Wobbie gone. Here we go, mate.
Whoa. Oh. You're a bit rock and rolly out here. Got some hermit crabs there, mate. Yeah. How cool are they? Have a go at that for a box of crayfish. That's all time.
This size hole, mate. Don't fall in the water here.
Like I said, this is a place you really don't want to go swimming.
Yeah.
The sharks are only after the old pot bait and the odd greenhorn decky that may fall in. And apparently, they don't touch the returning crayfish. So while we're out here, we had this great idea for a new show.
This week on All for Adventure, Dangerous Catch. New greenhorns, Jason Simon, hit the deck.
It's a bit rock and rolly out here.
You don't get it first time, the skipper does his dial.
It's a six-pack if you miss.
Six-pack if you miss, apparently.
There's danger at every turn.
Hey, don't touch that. Don't touch that thing. Don't get your caught in it.
where any small mistakes can cost you big.
Here's a big one I got this morning.
Oh, he's lost in.
Oh, I'm sacked.
Oh, not paying attention. That's enough work for us for one day, lads. Leave you to it. We're going to go and play now.
All for adventure. Dangerous catch. Probably not coming soon.
Don't know if the show's going to catch on, but thanks to Darren and the boys. They have work to do, so I think we'd better let them get on with it. G'day guys, this video is brought to you today by the Ultimate Camp Cooking Bundle from Camp Boss. Now, this would have to be one of my most favourite cooking utensils because it is lightweight, it's 12 inch, it's spun steel, camp oven, comes with all the accessories. You've got a bag, you've got a trivet, you've got the hook, and you've got the gloves. Makes cooking in the bush easy and simple, like I always do when I go away. Anyway, if you want to check them out, go to Camp Boss 4x4 online web store or get down to your local Camp Boss dealer. Anyway, that's enough from me. Keep checking out the video. After leaving the cray boat, we thought we'd better get an afternoon fish in. Looks like the Dolphins agree. A large pod picks up our bow wave as we troll over the fishing grounds.
We're on, fish on, fish on. Feels a bit mackerel-y, eh?
That's your call. Back attack.
I think we're mac. And grab that other one quick as you can. There we go. We got ourselves a mackerel. There we go. That's the start, isn't it? That's the start.
That's lunch.
Double hook up. All right, I'm still on. Double hook up. Where are you? You go that way. I'm the other side. Mine's only little. I think I lost him. You still on?
Happy days. Off to keep it at Flavin.
Good sized fish there, mate.
Nice fish.
Well done.
Oh, good job. Shark mackerel. See you, buddy. He's out of here.
We pick up a couple of macks, but we are really after the prize fish here, the ball chin groper.
Little bites, we're chasing some baldies. I don't even really know what the baldies look like yet, but I've been told they're baldies.
Getting a couple of little bites over this side, mate. Nothing big yet. Got a fish?
I do.
Fish on. What do you got?
Shark, I reckon it.
It's a ball chin groper.
Oh, my God, my first baldy. How's it going?
Good job.
Uh,
Good job.
it's a cracker too.
Quick, get him in the boat.
Oh, it's a horse.
It's a cracker. Well done, mate.
That's what they call the baldy, apparently.
That's a good one.
Is that because they look like a bald man's head?
No.
No?
The chin.
Chin.
Yeah, the white chin, like a bowl chin. It's called a bowl chin groper.
Is that what it's called? Bald chin. I got some choppers, ain't you? Hmm?
Good job, mate. Good job. I'll see if I can get one now.
Dinner?
Dinner? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. In the bucket with you. Fish on. Oh, it's a good one too.
They go like stink.
Oh, I'm on too.
You're on as well.
Oh, what the heck is that? That ain't no baldy. Look at that. Woohoo! Oh no, what have I got? Mackerel.
You got a mackerel.
What's a mackerel doing? Oh, he just bit me off.
Look at that. My first ball chin groper. I'm very impressed. Very impressed by the fact that they go so hard it's not funny. Good fighting fish.
Good table fish.
Got him! Oh, awesome, the old ball. Here he comes. You can pick him off like you know exactly what you're catching around here. Up you come. That's it. There he is.
That's a good one
too.
They're tough. They're proper tough.
Come out on this reef edge here because we've got a heap of birds working over to the side of us here. We'll chuck out a few lures, see if we can't catch a couple of tuna because this area is known for the yellowfin tuna. Have you caught a yellowfin yet, Simon?
I have, mate, back in the charter boat days.
All right. You got those lures out?
Lures are out. The birds are working over that way.
On the way back in, we passed Darren and Pete.
Oh my God.
He doesn't muck around. Work in the morning and fish in the afternoon. And he is putting us to shame.
They caught our fish, Jace.
No.
If you look close, did you see our name on the side of that fish? Well, we're not very good at catching tuna. Matter of fact, we're bloody hopeless at catching tuna. We didn't catch nothing. Bloody tuna.
We check out a spot steeped in history. The Dutch ship, the Batavia, was wrecked here 400 years ago.
So it was the 4th of June, 1629, that the ship called the Batavia was wrecked here on Morning Reef. Now, out of the 322 people on board, 40 of them drowned in the initial wreck. Now, Pelsart, which was the skipper of the ship at the time, he'd realised that they were in dire straits. He had all these people that he had to feed and help them survive, but there was no fresh water on this island here. So he decided to take the 30-foot longboat and head to the mainland of Australia, but still couldn't find any real fresh water supplies. So that Pelsart decided to leave the survivors here on the island to fend for themselves under the command of Cornelius. Now, he was the guy that was actually going to do a mutiny on the Batavia before it was wrecked. He then proceeded to create his own little band of men that went around and murdered and maimed and did whatever they wanted. Anybody who resisted or anybody who was a burden on his little realm or his little kingdom here, he just had them shot, murdered, killed, whatever. It was just sheer chaos and hell.
It's an amazing part of Australian history, but we have to tell that part of the story on West Wallaby Island. Now, due to the low tide, we'll have to make that trip tomorrow. For now, it's back to the island for some R&R.
Introducing the home of Australian adventure, Unleashed TV. A growing library of content featuring the best of four-wheel driving, fishing, touring, rebuilds, bush cooking, and whatever you call this.
Hope the airbags take up.
Stream entire seasons of the hit TV show All for Adventure.
Get me out of here, boys. Water's coming in.
Unleashed.
Oh, that's tight.
And more original series from Jace and the team.
In this mini-series, we're going to be exploring some of the most remote coastlines.
Plus, get fresh new content exclusive to Unleashed TV subscribers.
Snappers, mate, this is all going on down here, isn't
You
it?
can stream it all for just $9.99 per month.
Yeah!
That's why Unleashed TV is the home of Australian adventure.
Mag's not washing it. He got it. He smoked it. Oh yeah! Ha ha! Hurrah!